Hello, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, and welcome to another installment of the 5 o'clock reboot. We'll be starting your week off right, one sip at a time.
I like that little add-on.
One sip at a time.
One sip at a time.
One sip at a time.
One sip. Because I can't shoot liquor.
True. So, this is a pretty big deal from previous episodes to now. First off, neither one of us are due for punishment. We've both been sticking to it. He's been sending me evidence. I constantly feel pain, and I have my own evidence, which is workout partners. I have been working out from 1 a.m. to like 5 a.m. on some days. It is rough. My body is in agony. But you guys haven't seen something in quite some time. You've seen it on and off through the podcast, unless you're listening on Spotify. And that is the fact that I have lost my chin.
Yeah,
my
it's
chin
gone.
It's gone. That is probably the best thing that we have had happen for me. That was my biggest insecurity. I always had a beard because I knew the second that if I relaxed, boy, just kind of like hung out. But lost a lot of weight. I sheared off like 10 pounds. Been weighing myself every single day. I've been eating 3 meals a day, which is huge for me because I realized that the more I eat, the more I can work, and the more my body's just gonna be like, hey, we don't need all this extra shit. Get rid of it, which is awesome. Man, we've been hitting the weights real hard, and I've been going for the last 3 days. I've still been going to the gym, but my supervisor was like, hey man, you want to just go to the gym with me? I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And I had no idea what I got myself into until I started actually hitting it as hard as possible. And he pushes me, which is awesome. I've already told him, like, I've been tickled pink from the amount of results that I already have. It's awesome. Like, I cannot sing his praises enough for actually accepting, letting me work under him, and then also trying to catch up to him at the same time. Because it's been a process, and the fact that we actually have results to show you is what makes me the happiest. The fact that I can actually say that I have results. I'm tickled pink. Like, I'm serious. It's absolutely mind-blowing to see where I've come from to where I am now.
Yeah, it's amazing, man. Genuinely, it's beautiful to see. You know, I'm sure I'll get there. You know, but this is my first week back religiously. You know what I mean? So maybe give me, in a couple weeks, I may be able to, I may be showing a little bit more.
Well, so we were like kind of doing a guy thing. We were like comparing notes, basically. He's got muscle definition now. I'm starting to develop muscle definition, which is great because I've not worked out in 7 years. So, like, the fact that he taught me something very valuable. And it's that people say that you start getting results in like a week. That's ridiculous, right? Like, you don't start showing from like 2 to 3 weeks. It's ridiculous. I've gotten almost immediate results right off the bat because we're not doing like 1 or 2 little workouts and then calling it a day. No, we are doing multiple workouts in the same night, and then we're pushing beyond that. And like, it's to the point where your muscles are giving out, forcing your body to be like, all right, we need to reinforce, back to it, you know? And, yeah, no, we've been doing basically just uppers. We're doing some legs, but it was mainly upper. My legs have been fucking killing me. Because I did leg day the first day before I started with him, and then we started doing leg days together. And then Jalalabadi joined in, so we did leg day with him. So I did 3 days of leg day.
Oh my God.
Man, but my legs, I feel like if I keep at it and I keep doing what I need to do, I'm gonna be able to like crush watermelon with my legs.
Dude, yeah, you're gonna be like a little fucking Peter Cottontail. Like you're just gonna thump this guy.
I'm gonna be able to pop champagne with my legs.
That's just gonna be the thing. I'm gonna be able to do XYZ with my legs.
With my legs. Speaking of champagne, we felt, even though it's not huge, right? It's nothing gigantic, but it's still a victory that we're celebrating. It's a small victory. A small victory in a course of a big victory. The way that we've been running it so far has been good, but the results weren't there. And he told me something that he was taught whenever he was starting to get into training. It says, train like you've never won and perform like you've never lost.
Ooh. God.
That is some deep-rooted shit. We have been going so hard. And now that I actually have like results and people are noticing these results, I felt it was only right, since we've dealt with punishment for the past 3 weeks, to have a small celebration.
Absolutely.
So I decided to get something that's going to make us feel better and make us happier, and something that's going to be pleasant for the both of us.
Thank God.
And then next week is probably going to be terrible.
Now, if we keep this up, I've actually got some stuff in store that should be rewarding too. So if we keep these results coming, man, we're gonna keep these celebrations.
So, due for our celebration of this small victory, I got us Tennessee Stud Pineapple Dry Hard Cider.
I didn't read it.
Pineapple is one of their popular flavors that they have with Tennessee Stud. Personally, I have never had any of their ciders. I've heard good things, but pineapple is typically a pretty good cider. So I decided to get something that I knew we would thoroughly enjoy to a good celebration for the progress that we've already made thus far and to the progress we're going to make in the future.
Absolutely.
And I decided to get us 2 bottles because even if we get fucked up, we at least drink an entire bottle.
Well, that's true. It'll be like drinking a whole bottle of wine because it's 6.9%. You know, that's like it's kind of like an Arbor Mist strength. Actually, there's Arbor Mist that's weaker than this.
Yeah.
You know, so I think we're going to be doing pretty good.
Oh yeah, and it's also resealable, which is fun.
Absolutely. I really love this label, and the name, the Tennessee Stud. You know something about that? You know about that name? Something wild. The song.
Really?
Yeah, it's an old song.
Huh.
Yeah, it's an old folk song actually. It's about this guy and his horse. He ends up. It starts off as had some trouble with his sweetheart's paw. Yeah. Had some trouble with his lady's family, so he rides away on his horse, and it goes talks about some of the things that he's done. Like riding all over, rides down into Texas, crosses Rio Grande, races his horse, comes back, whoops her family, and runs off with her.
Huh.
And he's riding on the Tennessee Stud, and she's riding on the Tennessee Mare.
Small victories.
All victories. Absolutely. Man, it's wild. That song's a fucking ride. Not even kidding.
Seems like that's not the only thing getting a ride though.
Yeah, because
Anyway.
the last verse says pretty little baby on the floor, little horse coat playing round the door.
Oof.
Yeah.
Well,
there's a ride. There's a couple rides in that song.
Without further ado,
Yeah, let's pop this shit, son.
the opening of the bottle. It's an actual bottle cap this time.
Oh boy.
Juice your ears with that. Hold the keys, juice your ears with that, buddy. That is juicy. That is a juicy,
smells
crisp
beautiful.
sound.
Sounds crispy, tastes crispy. I haven't tasted.
First one's free.
First one's free to small victories.
Yeah.
We're home.
We're home, boys.
We're home at the 5. We're home at the 5 o'clock, buddy.
There's just so much that's gone on since then. It's big.
This is massive.
I'm happy. Hopefully we'll celebrate more as time goes on. And eventually,
Absolutely.
we're just going to do the podcasts shirtless.
I was thinking about that earlier, dead ass. When I'm looking like Hasselhoff, bro, all the way.
It's over.
It's over.
Yeah, no, I was joking about it. I was like, the second I get into the shape that I want to be in, everyone's getting access to my OnlyFans, where I'm just going to put computers together and read manga. Shirtless.
It'll be me playing the banjo. on my OnlyFans. Playing the banjo. I don't know.
Me sitting there just clapping along to it and just...
Now, for the videos of us diddling each other,
that's going to be extra.
That will be an extra like $10.
The 5 o'clock rebirth.
5 o'clock rejerk.
Makes an actual OnlyFans called the 5 o'clock rejerk, and it's just us doing things shirtless.
Absolutely.
Oh God.
Once we get to that point, dude,
I'm gonna flaunt it. I'm gonna be very gaudy about it.
Oh, dude, yeah. I'm talking like I'm going swimming every day. I don't care like what time of year. Like I don't care if my nipples are hard. Who gives a shit, dude? My boobs are lifted and fucking cut.
They're gonna be cutting diamonds,
dude. Yeah. I'm not trying to show off my wiener. I'm trying to show off my body.
Yeah. But, I mean, not much has happened to me this week besides going to the gym. I did go up to Gatlinburg 2 days ago. Something stupid happened that I kind of wished was a little more severe.
Wait, what do you mean you wish it was more severe?
So we were up in Gatlinburg, me and Jalalabadi. We were heading back to the car, and we see these guys that are like stupid drunk. And they're walking, and you know how they have like the flags for Memorial Day?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were picking up the flags and just carrying it with them. And they were dragging it along the ground and shit. And I was like, you guys aren't letting that touch the ground, are you? He's like, you guys love America. We know what we're doing. And so they pass us because I'm not going to try to look for a fight. Well, then the GPD comes. GPD comes. They turn around. They start running. GPD, there's like 15 squad cars patrolling at all times. So as he's running, yeah, there's another GPD coming this way. So he turns around and then he runs and he goes through the parking lot where you have to pay to park. And he just runs off and drops the flag. And apparently they only gave him a ticket.
I thought running from the cops got you a little more than that.
I did too. But apparently not for him.
Damn. Must have been somebody's kid.
Probably.
You know? Being like, oh, well, you're a little shit.
He's just a boy. He don't know no better.
Well, I'm not meaning that. I mean, like, you know, it's like, oh, it's so-and-so's kid.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Freaking hate that crap, dude. Like, I don't care who you are. You know, like,
you don't disrespect the flag.
Exactly. Well, it's that, and it's also like you play stupid games,
win stupid
prizes.
That's what we were saying.
It doesn't matter who you are. You know what I mean? It's just like it shouldn't matter who you are.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like, oh, well, you know, if you're this like Chamber of Commerce fucking member's son or whatever, like, you know, oh, well, you know, we'll just let them off easy because they're contributing in some way. It's like, no. Like, no, they're contributing to issues right now.
Yep.
You know, that's the only thing they're contributing to. It doesn't matter what your mom or dad did. It matters what you do.
Yeah. Because see, I've always seen stuff like that, like, oh, he's the sheriff's son. He's gonna get off easy. And he does, because he's the sheriff's son. The sheriff's got to keep up his standard or his idolization or whatever. So if he has like a kid that's a problem, obviously people aren't going to look at him the same. I think I would look at them with more respect if the kid got the shit kicked out of him for doing something stupid.
Absolutely.
That is not a call to violence before you even think about hitting that fucking button.
Yeah, no.
But I got so annoyed about it because they said they just gave him a ticket. I was like, the dude was running around with a flag and was letting it drag all over the ground, and then eventually he just tossed it on the ground and ran.
And also, weren't they like publicly intoxicated?
I'm pretty sure.
That's a charge in and of itself.
Yep.
Running from the cops, that's another one.
Yep.
You could get busted pretty bad for doing that shit.
Yeah. But he didn't. So,
now, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm like, obviously I don't know who it is, and it may not be anybody like that, and it could have been just a cop being like,
he's just that guy and he's doing stupid stuff.
He's just doing some stupid shit. Dude, I've done stupid shit in my day, but I've had respect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all it comes down to. You know what I mean? It's one thing to do stupid stuff. Everybody does stupid stuff. But if you lack respect, your stupid stuff that you do is just automatically, for some reason, stupid stuff you do is just worse. It's more stupid.
Yep.
You know?
And, you know, people get away with whatever. It is what it is. But beyond that, I mean, I've not done anything special yet. Was it this week or last week that I went to a convention?
Last week.
Last week. I didn't remember. It's been a long time. I've been getting home at like 5 o'clock, sleeping till like 10, and then not being able to go back to sleep until like way later. My brain doesn't let me go back to sleep. It's just wired. And see, the crazy thing is like people always talk about eating right and everything like that. Like, don't get me wrong, it's true. But we've been eating Waffle House every day after workout.
Waffle House?
Yeah. Every day.
Damn.
I'm still looking the way that I do. So clearly we're doing something right here.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, obviously with you working yourself like that, I mean, I guess for sure you've kickstarted your metabolism.
I hope so.
I mean, you haven't keeled over.
Hey, yeah, true.
Your body's like, I gotta make use of what I've fucking got.
Send it all.
Maybe that'll happen for me. I don't know. I know I'm not hitting it as good as you right now. I will. I gotta get in there.
You got to get back into eating either 3 large meals or 8 small meals.
Yeah, I need to eat a good breakfast. Like a couple mornings. I'm not saying that I've been eating like a large breakfast or anything like that, but like I've been eating some oatmeal, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been putting something on my stomach before I go to the gym. But since Madison's been off this weekend, instead of me getting up at 6 and leaving at 7:30, I've just been getting up at like 7:15, throwing on my gym clothes and going. And then before I go into work, I'll get me like a little like granola bar or some shit like something. I've been getting them Kind bars. Things are fucking
Dude.
delicious, delectable, bro.
Delectable.
Absolutely scrumdiddlyumptious. But like really high in carbs. I've been eating peanuts the past few mornings, which is really nice. Like I just get me a little pouch. I just freaking suck them down on my way into work. But I need to like legitimately eat something good. You know?
Well, it's not so much eating something good. It's eating enough to where your body says it needs to get rid of it.
There's that, and it also like gets your body started into digesting shit earlier in the day.
Yeah.
I reckon. Shit, I don't know, dude. I'm not a
Well, so
but
there's a lot of ways that you can do it that I've been consulting with a lot of people. So like before a big meal, you would drink a lot of cold water because your body has to warm up the water in order to digest stuff. It can't use cold water. It has to be body temperature. So that was from my brother, who was using that while he was in the military to help him lose weight.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's what they got them to do, is they would drink cold water and eat, so that their body would have to use more energy to digest the food. Let's see, what I've been doing is I've just been eating 3 large meals a day, making it to where I'm full, and then my body's like, okay, we don't need all these extra calories. Get rid of them.
And you've been burning them off.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm excited to see what I'm going to look like, because this week sucks. It's first week of like serious movement.
Yeah.
So like first week always hurts, always sucks. But then as we get into it more, it's going to get to the point to eventually it's just going to be sore.
Yeah, dude. I gotta know. Do you feel kind of like a high whenever you leave? It's not like a fucking like a mood booster.
You can get like runner's high and stuff like that from working out. I don't really feel that. I just feel happier.
Yeah, 100%.
I feel genuinely happier whenever I leave the gym, because it's the sense that I feel accomplished. I left it all at the gym. I don't give up because I'm tired. I give up because my body won't let me.
Right. Yeah, it's not like, oh, I'm not going to go on anymore. It's like your muscles literally failing.
Yeah. Because what we've been doing is basically putting a strain on the muscle groups. And there's one specific exercise that we did where we just held out the dumbbell until our body flat out gave out on us. We were just essentially just holding out a dumbbell as flat as we could and letting it sit there until your body decided to give up. And so that isn't a rep. That isn't an exercise par for getting as many as you can as possible. That is an exercise in the sense that you go until your body says no.
That reminds me, I'm going to look up a picture. Something that I used to do with my dad and my brother when I was younger. So, we've talked about the Drunken Master in several Jackie Chan films. Now, in the Drunken Master, there's a stance, right, that he has to stand in as punishment. And he has the added weight. It's the horse stance.
Yeah.
Right? Now, my brother, my dad, and I, we used to do this every now and then just to see how long we could go. Dude,
it sucks.
Child, like, it's like, oh, like, it's not that bad. It's just kind of like a half squat, right?
You sit there for more than even 5 minutes.
It's not a fucking squat, bro. No, there's no comfort. You like if you were to squat and you're like, this is the most uncomfortable part of me, like hunkering down, that's the position your legs are in. Now, here's the thing. You got to think about where your center of gravity is, right? Like, your butt is out. It's like kind of like level, and you're having to like stay hunkered over and keep your arms out, right? Like, you have to keep that stance.
Yep.
You can't let nothing drip, nothing drop. You got to hold it. Shit is redonkulous. I might, after we do this, okay, we need to make a note. We keep working out like this. Obviously, we're going to do this, till we're done, like, living. But in a month, 2 months, after training, we need to see how long we can keep that stance.
I can do that. I was going to say, if you wanted to do that now, you're going to win regardless, because my arms were wet noodles after last night. Wet noodles.
Oh my God, bro. That's how my glutes have been. Like, I've been hurting so bad every day because what I've been doing in there is like, whenever I do upper body, because like it may not be that good, like, for me, I guess. Like, I'm still learning, but Whenever I go to work out, I always I get on the treadmill and I run like 20 straight minutes. Right now, on days that I do lower body, I don't adjust the level, anything like that. I just run the straight pace for the time and just keep that going, and then I work out my legs. But on days that I've been doing upper body, I've been doing the running hills little setting, right? So it like raises and lowers the incline. Oh my god, dude! What did you give me?
The good shit. Where are you at?
A little bit further than much.
Yeah.
Got a couple swigs more. I'm giving it a break for a second. But like I've been doing that, and my legs have been killing me, like hardcore killing me. Because like you got to think, the day before, I did heavy resistance training with my legs.
Yeah.
You know, now I've been trying not to like overdo it too much with my legs because I do have that half a mile uphill walk, you know, to work. And I have a buddy of mine that actually confessed to me not long ago. He was like, dude, I worked out my legs so hard one day that I literally called out because I couldn't walk. I can't do that. You know that.
So, I don't remember. Mark Replier told a story about like the time where he was like, I'm just going to go for a walk. And he walked so far and so long that he decided that he was like too tired. And he went home and he laid down and he was like, that was the biggest mistake of my life. Because I laid down and my legs ceased to function.
I don't. How far did he walk?
I don't remember the exact story. But it was like 10 miles or something. I don't remember exactly.
10 miles one way?
I think. I don't remember. It was either that or like a bunch of steps.
Bless his soul. Dude, I climbed 1,000 steps the other day on that little stair machine. I'm like, I was feeling it, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I feel like I could have done more, which
You always feel like you can.
But I feel like next time I do it, I'm going to do more. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I'm not going to do less.
No.
I'm not going to do less. But, like I ended up having to bump it up. Like I got it to like level like 5 or something like that, just so I could walk upstairs at a pace that I like, that I can walk upstairs. You know what I mean? Because I climb stairs quick.
Yeah.
And then like as I was climbing, I was like, I think there's a reason why this shows that it's more difficult, because it's not just climbing stairs to a destination. It is just climbing stairs.
Yep.
Endlessly. Fucking stairway to nowhere.
Yeah.
You know, I would say stairway to heaven, but by God, I feel like hell when I get.
It's quite the opposite.
Now, I mean, I was gonna ask you. I thought about this the other day. Have you seen the thing on TikTok? That little. That little audio. Apparently, it's been going around.
I'm not on TikTok as much.
Got you. So, there's this story, and this girl put this dude on blast, like hardcore blast, because, you know, she dated this guy and they used to get intimate. Now, when they would get intimate, it was like, hold on, baby, let me put on my song.
I do know about, I didn't know about the sound. I did read about that, however, and she like hated that song. It was, and then I actually like looked up the song, and it sucked.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Like, and he's like, I use a song to keep rhythm and da da da. I was like, what rhythm is that?
Yeah, and we found her TikTok, right? My girlfriend showed it to me the other day, and the girl was like, he would literally like,
No wonder he's single.
You gotta say though, this dude may, you know, he may have a screw loose, I don't know. Well, shit, I don't know. I don't know the guy. But I will say this. Bless his heart. 100%.
Bless it.
With the 100% most southern meaning, bless his heart. Right? Usually I'll say like, oh, bless their heart in like a sweet way. I'll be like, oh, just so sweet. Bless his heart. You know, that's usually
That's
how I
one
say
of those. Bless it.
That's, oh, bless him. He's so dumb. I didn't mean to hit you with the Andy Griffith special there.
I like these bottles.
These bottles are freaking gorgeous. Also, the stuff that's in this is absolutely gold.
What I like about these bottles,
Yeah.
I actually used to, for some of my cosplays and stuff, and also whenever I was like, I did a Adventure Ranger over at Anarchista, I'd keep a bottle like this, and then whenever I needed to open it, I was just...
Let me see if I can seal this bitch. There's the thingy. I was wondering. And then you just... My Tums.
You just do that one-handed while you're talking to somebody and just take a swig. They'll look at you different.
You know, this reminds me of the this this reminds me of the bottles from my Civil War reenactments. Because there was this place that would come to a lot of them. It's called like Doc. Fuck. Hold on. Let me Google this because I don't want to get this wrong. Civil War reenactment. It's Doc something. Is it Doc Collier?
Apparently they're watching us right now.
Who?
Lullaby and all of them.
Jalalabadi and all of them.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Christian, you better be keeping notes about what you're doing, because I'm not going to tell you again. You keep track of what you guys are doing.
And I'd like to know, too. Doc Brown, by the way. It was Doc Brown.
Doc Brown.
Like, you'd pay like $30 for a bottle, right? And that's it's like, oh man, $30 for a fucking bottle? Are you kidding me? You keep the bottle and the cork. And you take the bottle to all your reenactments that they go to, and you fill it up for like $1.
That's awesome.
And we're talking like big fucking bottles. You can fill it up. They had birch beer. Shit was bussin'.
I gotta send him some real quick. Hold on, I gotta
Send him something,
There
son.
we go. Send
Send
him
it.
a meme. That'll tide you over for now.
And tide him over. Hit him with the Tide Pods.
The forbidden fruit.
The forbidden jellies.
You also missed it, Christian, before you keep calling me a bitch. I was just now singing your praises. Praisins?
And praisins.
Praises.
Scratch your glass into this drink.
Probably.
Oh, shit.
You'll be alright. The stronger you become, the better you become. This helps to make you stronger in some way, shape, or form.
This is way too good.
It's actually, I'm very pleased.
I have issues with how good this is because I'm fighting to drink this socially.
I am. I'm just drinking as I want to.
I'm like reining it back because this tastes so good. I just want to taste it all at once. That's my issue. I know, like, freaking, but no, because if I do that, I'm gonna get schnockered and then just slowly ride down. I'm trying to like hit it with a little wee, 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 and then just wee, you know.
I kind of just don't care either way. If it takes me out, it takes me out.
Drink this like a freaking baby.
You drink it like a kid who's just been outside all day. Just drink. They get that cup of water. They go,
dude. I still fucking drink.
bro. And that shit
I'm
used
kidding.
to bother me so much. My siblings would be playing outside, and I would just be inside playing PlayStation or something. And they'd be running around outside, and then they would run inside in a hot day, and they'd run to the kitchen, and you're shh. And you're just like, what the fuck is happening in there right now?
Breathe or drink, pick one.
Breathe or drink. And then you would hear the drop of a cup into the sink, and then they'd run back outside. I'm like, what is this, a pit stop? You just got your fucking tires rechanged out? And then they just run back outside. 30 minutes later, rinse and repeat.
I guess, dude, they were just
God, now he's
just refueling.
I was just blowing my shit up. Oh God, you're sending a video. I'm not gonna play your video in case you say something stupid.
Like, dude, okay, I don't drink like that currently, but I know what you're talking about. 100%, bro. 100%. Like, I don't know what it is about kids. Like, I guess because kids don't care. Fuck. That even tastes good, bro.
Yeah.
Kids don't care so hard.
They lack consequence.
Even the older they get, right? Until they reach that certain time where they're like, oh, this is kind of annoying. You know what I mean? Like, but until they reach that point, everything they do is just so hardcore because they don't do what they need to do when they need to do it. Or like when they should do it. They do what they need to do when they need to do it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I probably should get some water, like take some water breaks here and there. But they're like, no, I'm going to sprint for like 3 hours.
Mock Jesus.
Until I'm thirsty. And like my body has burnt off all of the water that I have in my system. Like my pee is like freaking mandarin orange. You know, they run till that point and then they go and drink till their pee would be clear. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, so like kids are like unapologetic. I'm running on like 5 hours of sleep. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I feel you, bro.
Unapologetically honest, and they're just unapologetic because they just don't. It doesn't process to them because they've not learned like the social norms.
Right, it's all primal. Literally, it's all primal.
Yeah, and so it's bringing me back. It's giving me PTSD from. I would just be playing like Call of Duty by myself, minding my biz, and they would just be guzzling down water, and people can hear that from the other room while I'm playing video games. They're like, yo, what's that sound on your mic, bro? I'm like, it's my sibling. They're thirsty. I don't know, man. Just let it be. All right.
So they hit you with the fucking.
No, they were like. This is just animal mating noises.
Those of you on Spotify are gonna love that.
You're gonna love this episode. Or it's just us talking about random crap.
Isn't that all of our episodes, though? For real.
I mean, yeah.
Speaking of freaking random crap, bro. I didn't bring this up earlier, and I couldn't talk about it because my girlfriend was like right there, and I didn't want to freak her out. So I watched this video a little while ago.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's a shit ton of it that could be debunked, and I'm like, a lot of this could be faked, but still, it's freaky. Right, so Josh Dubs? It's a gaming channel on YouTube. These guys do a lot of VR stuff.
Yeah.
Well, they have gone to some places, right, that are like real, like doing like ghost hunting stuff.
Oh yeah.
Well, now here's the thing. They went to a sanatorium in Australia.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Now here's the big kicker. While we were watching that, we were watching it over at Jesse's house. Y'all know Jesse. And that place is known to have some activity. Like, it's happened while I was there. Like, shit's happened. Like, I've experienced some shit there. I'm not fucking with you. Nor am I fucking with you. I'm not doing no fucking right now, dude. I'm just talking.
So you went to the sanatorium in Australia?
I did not go to the sanatorium. Josh Dubs and them went to it. Now, while we were watching this video, like I was just sitting there minding my own business watching this being like, oh God, what are they going to see? And I swear, I'm chilling. I'm like sitting down like beside their bed, like on my knees, like kind of leaned over it. For some reason, that's a comfortable position. And like,
On your knees, got it.
right behind me, I hear, babe. And I thought it was Madison. You know, because I was like, oh shit, she's telling us we need to leave. So I look back at her and I'm like, yeah. What? You good? Yeah. I said, I looked over at like Jesse and his wife and said, hey, like, no. I said, oh, okay. Like nothing happened. Like, and it very well could have just been a, no, it could, no.
But see, there could have been a lot of things for that. One of the main things, they probably were fucking with you. They just are going to take that secret to the grave. Or it was probably in the video. Because see, I have stuff like that happen to me too. Where I'll be watching a scary video, some spooky ghost hunting video, and then I'll hear something that I think is like behind me or around me. And I'll be like, what the fuck? And then I'll go back. And if I don't hear it again, then I'm like, ooh. But most of the time, if not all the time, if I go back and I listen to it again, it's in the video.
But like the thing that's getting me, right, is like for the shit that like we couldn't hear, because like before you start the video, they're like, hey, you should watch this with headphones to get the full experience. We were watching it through a TV, and they don't have no surround sound thing like that. So the sound is coming from, coming from there. I heard this like,
well, yeah, like I'll be watching it on my phone and that shit'll happen.
Either way,
spooky.
It freaked the fuck out of me, and none of them caught it because like they weren't looking around like somebody had just talked to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But either way, that got me. Brings me to, have I told you some of the shit that I've experienced in their house?
In their house?
In their house.
You have not. Intrigued.
Okay, so they had some issues there for a while. Like, it all started when his wife had a dream that there was this shadow figure, like a shadow man, come in, because so their bedroom is laid out. There's like a door here and a door here. Well, door here and a door here. Like, you can go this way to the kitchen, this way to like the bathroom. And in her dream, this shadow figure, and it was kind of like a sleep paralysis thing, right?
Yeah.
But this thing kind of dances over to her and gets right down next to her.
That gave me goosebumps. That's fucking freaky.
And said, hi, I'm... and I'm going to... And then she woke up.
Dude, I've got goosebumps.
I'm not kidding. And then they started having issues. Like, there were personality and mood changes in that house.
Yeah.
For months to follow. So that's going on. And, you know, we're hanging out with them and stuff going on. They're just like, oh, yeah, you know, we're just living life. And then she's telling us this. And it's like, oh, shit. And they're also talking about how they're hearing noises in their bathroom. And I'm like, yeah, for some reason, things will just end up on the opposite side, like from, like something just hitting the wall and hitting the floor. On
Jesse,
the opposite side.
I would like to do a ghost investigation at your house. 5 o'clock reboot. Ghost hunters.
No. Not anytime soon.
I would do that today if we had the time.
I know, bro, but now hear me out. That's not the only thing, because that's a story she's told me.
Mm-hmm.
And I trust her. Like, she's not going to make that kind of shit up, right? And here's the other kicker. They were talking about stuff in the bathroom, and I was like, that could just be anything. So we were hanging out one night. We're all in the bedroom. Their son was asleep. And I hear, something smack against the wall. Walk in there. There is a toothbrush on the shower floor.
I think we need to do a 5 o'clock reboot ghost hunting.
Okay, now there's that. There's that, right? Now, you know how like some like spirits or ghosts, like they can like get in here. They can get in your head. Well, there was one day I'm going to go ahead and make this little side note. Their laundry room's next to their bathroom, right? I'm chilling out, looking on my phone. It's kind of late at night, and they're talking, doing all this other stuff, and I see something on my phone. I'm like, oh, I need to show Jesse. Now, in my periphery, which periphery is usually pretty reliable, you know what I mean? Like, I can see that bottle. Where that is, I can reach over and touch it.
Hand off my bottle, boy.
Sorry, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now, that bottle that I was able to touch right there is farther out of my periphery than what I was seeing. I'm looking here. The thing that I was seeing was here. You know what I'm saying? It's very there. And I see Jesse get up and walk that way.
Yeah.
Right? Now, I'm like, oh, dude, I got to show you this thing. And I get up and I follow him. Right? And I'm looking and I look up and I see him. And I'm walking towards the laundry room, which is right there next to the bathroom. I'm walking towards the bathroom and I get in there and I round the corner, like he rounds the corner and I'm like right there behind him, like it was at that amount of time. He rounds the corner, I round the corner and look up, and he's not there. And he says, yeah, what you want to show me? And I turn around and he's coming at me from the kitchen.
Jesse, I'm a skeptic who needs to be proven wrong. We need to do this. I will pay for their hotel room. I will happily pay for their hotel room. There is nothing that is going to stop me from this except for them telling me no. I will call up my other buddy Alex. We'll get his ghost hunting equipment, and I will happily be proven wrong on my skepticism. I've told you this. I want to be proven wrong. There's so many occasions where I have these moments where like I want to be proven wrong. I want to know that there's some sort of life after death, and how crazy that would be for us to experience that firsthand.
I don't know what it could be, bro. Honestly.
I need this.
I know, man.
Jesse.
And I was actually, earlier, I was actually thinking about how you and I should go somewhere that is reported to be haunted.
Yeah.
Check out. If we ever had time, and if we were able to like get it worked out. Apparently ETSU is the most haunted campus on.
I've heard of this. I've actually heard of ETSU being like spooky dooky. But here's the thing though. Being like, hey, we're a ragtag YouTube channel. We want to go see how spooky hooky this is. They're not going to let us do that. But there's a place called Brushy Mountain.
I know of this prison. Holy fuck, that place has to be. I know that place is haunted.
And I would 1000% be down to go do that. They offer ghost hunting tours. Straight up. Like, they have some where you spend like 3 hours, and there's ones where you spend the whole night. All I'm saying is 5 o'clock reboot could partially expand into doing something outside of this room.
I would 100% be down.
I would 1000% be down. Because, like I said, I want to be proven wrong. Like, hearing stories is the same thing as seeing a picture on the internet.
You can't always take it for granted. I understand.
You can't take it at face value, because what you experienced could have been something that you may have just been like fabricated in your brain. Granted, it could totally be real. But at the same time, I've had moments in my life where I was just like, well, that was weird. But that's what I left it as, something that's weird. I can't physically say that I have 100% certain thoughts that it is what it is. There's only one moment where I couldn't explain it, but there's only one way to explain it. And I didn't want to explore it because The Grudge came out. I'm not fucking going in the attic. It's not happening. But what I'm saying on that end is, like, if we get the opportunity to prove me wrong, I will be the happiest dude ever. That would send me over the fucking moon. So, Jesse, buddy, I will pay for your family's hotel room, and I will happily be proven wrong. If this is such a hot zone, like what you're saying it is,
well, things have apparently, because I've not been going over as much as I used to. Apparently, things have kind of quieted down, but they say, for some reason, around this time through the winter, things get more active.
Now
and then in the summer, like spring and summer, it gets quiet. Fall and winter, it's active, which would make sense because you know what? All Hallows Eve.
Yeah.
You know, that's supposedly what was believed to be when the link between the worlds was the weakest.
And people would dress up as ghosts so that they wouldn't get messed with.
There's a whole bunch of traditions as far as all that's concerned.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying. I'm feeling it. By the way, side note, I was about to apologize for something I shouldn't apologize for. But that shit busted. That shit busted hard in a good way. Like, that shit busted, and the busting that you're hearing is the gunpowder that exploded this thing so far into the air. This thing is going to get probably the highest rating that I've ever given anything on this show.
For sure.
But anyway, that's another thing. That's just some foreshadowing for you people out there. Now, there are things that I've thought about, right? Because you know our good buddy has experienced far more than I have, and definitely more than us collectively have. Right? Now, something that I've come to realize, our buddy's a security guard.
Yeah.
You know what that means? What's his job?
So, security guard.
To watch.
Yeah.
To listen.
So he's
wait.
more observant.
That's his duty.
Yeah.
Those who watch, those who wait, are those who see, and those who hear.
Well, see, so I've gone on like ghost hunting stuff before. Unfortunately, I've never gotten anything out of it because of the fact that I just, for some reason, never got it. I have desperately been trying to be proven wrong. People have shown me videos. People have told me about stuff. And I'm just like, this could be real, but I could easily make the same video in 15 minutes.
Yeah, like that's the reason why, like, while I was watching that video, I was like, I see what's going on, but they could fake this. The only thing that I couldn't see them faking is the footage with the spirit box. But the spirit box, even that, I couldn't 100% tell what they were saying. If I was reading it, then yeah, I could hear it.
That's the thing about spirit boxes is it's kind of coincidence. But if it is supernatural, then like, whoa. But at the same time, so I used to watch BuzzFeed Unsolved. I think we talked about this. The most like damning evidence that I've seen is them having a full-on conversation practically. They asked how they died. They said roof. And the guy who died, it was at this lighthouse, and the guy who died fell off and bounced off the roof like ping pong style and was dead before he hit the ground.
So roof.
They mentioned the dead by name in the spirit box, like listening to it gave me goosebumps. Because I was like, shit, like this is the most damning evidence they've ever gotten. There's one other one that was just kind of like goofy, but that's one of those things of like, if I could be proven wrong, I would be very happy. Because up until now, I just think there's nothing, right? But at least on this end, there's like something at least waiting for you. So I don't know. It's like, I want to be proven wrong, and I am 1000% ready to be proven wrong. It's just that I just have yet to have been proven wrong. All the places that I've gone to and all the places that I've tried to investigate, it's like, at what point in time does it actually become damning evidence that you cannot dispute at all? Because on one hand, if it's a radio box or spirit box, I could easily make that. I can make that audio.
You can't make that audio unless you are with the spirit box.
But even then, like if I'm with it, yeah, I can see it physically with my own with my own eyes and hear it with my own ears. I'm having a conversation with something beyond the veil.
Well, yeah, but like, well, yeah. Sorry, I thought I didn't know what you were gonna say. I was gonna be like, well, I mean, like if you were asking very like case sensitive information, like how did you die, and then you try this somewhere else and it says something different, and then like
spirit boxes, I find to be kind of back and forth on, because here's the thing: it cycles through the airwaves using different radio stations. Coincidence is something that doesn't actually exist, as proven just by scientific theory, but it would be a coincidence if I said, how did you die? And the person died from a stabbing, and then some news station is covering a stabbing. And then by the time I ask the question, it cycles to that news station right whenever they say stabbing.
Right.
But here's the thing. That happens all the time.
Exactly. Now, there are a lot of people named Derek.
Yeah.
Right? You say, what is my name? It says Derek.
Yeah. And it's an astronomical chance of that to be cycling through the airwaves, but it's not impossible.
What are the odds of them talking about somebody named Derek at like 2 a.m?
Astronomical.
At a on a radio station in our radius.
Exactly. It's astronomical. Like it's not even a 1 in a billion chance. The possibility of them just mentioning someone named Derek in my area on my radio station, and I just so happen to pick that frequency up as I ask the question.
Yeah, at that time.
Immediate response. It shouldn't happen.
I'm going to download a Spirit Box app.
Those things don't work. It uses the radio frequencies.
That's what I'm saying. Your phone can pick those things up.
You have to use the radio. So if I were to like download a Spirit Box app, most of the Spirit Box apps nowadays don't do jack diddly squat. Apologize for the pause, folks. Yeah, so there's like Ghost Detector, Ghost EVP, Spirit Box Ghost EVP, which has the radio from Phasmophobia, Ghost Hunting Tools, Necrophonic, Raptor Spirit Box Ghost EVP. Like this stuff isn't something that's going to use the actual radio chip in your phone. So like I'm pretty sure that these things are just going to cycle through, and then and they also have ads as well, because why the fuck not?
Now, there was an app that I did download, and I've used this app several places, and I've not got the same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hold up. I'm gonna fucking... Alright.
I found one that looks at least a little credible. I will download this, and we're gonna see what happens here.
Now, here's the thing. I use this at my old workplace.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you something that happened at my old workplace. We believe that there was a ghost there.
A child.
No, not at the tomb. I'm talking about at the warehouse that I worked at.
Oh. New ghost.
We called him Fred. And Fred would get attached. We didn't know Fred would get attached because I was the only other person that fucking worked in there that hasn't left. Now, at the time. Now, we talked about Fred, but that's because things would move in there, right? Like, you would put something somewhere and it would be somewhere else, which could easily be explained by like, oh, I moved it and for some reason just forgot about it. Yeah, didn't think about it. You know, the brain does things like that. Now, we had massive box fans in this place. I put in my 2 weeks notice. I was on my forklift, working. There was a wood chip that popped up, right? And it was following a certain trajectory, right? It was going out, right? I remember it because listen, I understand my brain could be playing tricks on me, but I know where this thing landed, and I know the way it was going. I heard a loud crack. I took my foot off the dead man pedal. My forklift stops, right? This thing is popped up following the airflow of the box fans. As it's in the air, it doubles back. After I have stopped, doubles back and lands in the place, like in a little pin holder on my forklift. Like fucking going against a box fan, like a massive fan. I was close to this bitch too.
The only thing that I could say is that I'm assuming you were carrying cargo. No? Well, the only thing that I could say that could explain that is the airflow, the air current could have gotten changed by blowing off your forklift. But again, these things are like astronomical.
Well, the thing is, you say like blowing off my forklift, even if it was blowing off my forklift, right? Because goes away, right?
Yeah.
It would have went away from, this thing was outside of my radius.
But something you have to consider, if it's a paranormal phenomenon, something like a fan to pick up a wood chip already takes a pretty surmountable amount of fan power, right? Like you can't just pick one up. Now to go against that wind current, that takes an insurmountable amount of power, right?
Yes.
Most, if not all, moments of things being moved paranormally are small things that are light. To move something like that in a paranormal sense would take a large amount of energy.
Now, there are several instances, oh my God, that I've heard of. I'm not going to say that I've experienced. I will say that I kind of have experienced, because like something leaving a print isn't just a touch. Right? The fact that this thing went, number one, against an air current, literally against even the trajectory, right? Because it popped out, right? Popped up against my wheel. I heard the ting, fucking popped up in the air and came backwards. It had momentum.
Yeah.
And came backwards. Now it was a little wood chip, right? It shouldn't have come back towards me, is what I'm saying. And now, if I were continuing to move, that's one thing. But the e-brake on that thing is fucking, as soon as you lifted your foot, the wheels locked. And I wasn't moving fast enough to skid. You know what I mean?
It's one of those things, because now you got to think, if this were paranormal, did it know that you were going to stop to perfectly throw it right into your pin holder? It's a lot of like ifs, ands, or buts of like, what is its capabilities? We already talked about like, if it's not time sensitive, because the paranormal could be totally irrelevant to time, because you experience all of time at one time. All of time happens at one time, past,
Right.
present, future. So if it were to be a paranormal thing, it could know when you're going to stop and fling it perfectly into your pin holder. First off, you need to give boy props for being able to land it in your fucking pin holder, because to do something like that, first off, takes a lot of paranormal power. Whenever you see an actual poltergeist event, you don't see large amounts of things moving. You'll see things go and kind of pull, but you never see large things move. So something that would take less power. I will say, something that kind of agitates me for people who actually want to try to do ghost hunting. I just saw an EMF detector. Your phone cannot pick up electromagnetic fields. It gives off an electromagnetic field. It can't detect that kind of shit. But I did download the spirit box here. I highly doubt that this thing is.
And it probably doesn't work.
We'll wait to find out.
But now, Derek, here's the thing.
Push the button.
I haven't communicated with this thing. But who's to say it wasn't trying to hit me and that it just made it in the pin holder?
It's just mad at you.
Like, what if, yeah, for real, like, what if it was trying to hit me? Because, like, had I kept moving, it would have hit me.
Maybe.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but either way, that wasn't the only thing that happened. You want to know what else started happening? Like, a day or so, like, that day or the next day.
What else happened?
Our lights started, like, having major issues. Like, the office lights, they were perfect for, like, the time that I worked there. The whole time that I worked there, never did they flicker, never did they, like, do nothing. And it wasn't a bulb thing, but they would start flickering, like, bad. Like, on and off, like...
Those...
And that could easily be explained. But as you just said, coincidence doesn't happen. Like,
Yeah.
Coincidence isn't a thing. Why did this start happening after I had made the final decision that I was out?
I mean, it's one of those things that's just an astronomical chance, because here's the thing. Maybe it happened and you just never noticed it. It's the same thing with what was happening with our lights, right?
Yeah.
My shit was going out for no reason. It hasn't done it now for a while. I could have been like, whoa, paranormal. But here's the thing. I've not lived here that long. And I obviously noticed it because our power went full out. How do you know that that isn't something that just happened in the office whenever you're not there? Or maybe the fact, because I'm assuming that this Sugar Hands was not a very old business. It's a pretty young business. And I'm assuming, did they build the warehouse for that, or did they just buy the warehouse outright?
The warehouse was already there, but the office was not there.
Okay.
The office was, I'm pretty sure the office was brand new.
Okay, so maybe faulty wiring. There's a lot of things that could explain it that goes back and forth. Whenever you talk about paranormal, it's always about what if and what not. Because on one hand, yes, it could be paranormal. Something could have been fucking with you while you were on your way out. But on the other hand, it could have been a very simple wiring issue. It's one of those things that we could go back and forth about it all day, but it's not going to matter, because that's just going to be a conversation that just goes one way or the other, and then it's going to be like, okay, that's cool. It comes down to, if you have the ability to see it in real time with other people, and you could be like, okay, so maybe this is connected. My main thing for like damning evidence is on demand. Yeah. Because like, yeah, I could be like, hey, flicker these lights. And then they never do it. And then it happens like a week later. Cool. So, ooh, spooky. But if I say, move this bottle cap, and then they move it, I'd shit bricks. Because I asked it to do something, and then it did it.
Right.
But if I say, move this bottle cap, and then as we're winding down for the night, it just somehow falls off the table, I'm not going to consider that damning evidence. Anything could have happened. Bump the table, move the table, fucking strong gust of wind comes off the fan for some stupid reason, which is a stretch, but still. I consider on-demand damning evidence.
Okay, now that we've defined that, that's very important for me to know. Right? Well, that's important for me to know. But either way, all I'm trying to say is that shit was like, I guess it was just weird to me. You know what I mean?
Well, it like I said, it's not to say that you didn't experience that. It's to say that to immediately rule paranormal is to say that shit don't happen. Right?
I'm not trying to say that shit don't happen. It's just wild that shit happens. Like all of these different circumstances happening
as you're
once,
leaving.
Like at once. Like within a day.
Yeah.
You know
Which
what I
is
mean?
totally, like I said, it's totally understandable. So, I worked at the escape game in Pigeon Forge.
Right.
We have a ghost there named Clarence. So, we named him after the dead guy from Prison Break, which his name was Clarence. So, we named him Clarence because shit would just happen. Weird, random shit. I always had like a super uneasy feeling by myself in these rooms, but that's just who I am in general. But mainly in Prison Break and Gold Rush, because there's a lot of dark areas. I don't like the dark.
Dude, I feel that. Like you feel like something's there, right?
Something could happen to me and not a fucking person would know. Cause there's like the heist, well lit, and then Classified is kind of well lit. They have like a tunnel that I refuse to go into. I hate the tunnel because it's dark. I hate the dark. The dark is what things can lurk in that I can't see and don't understand. Fuck it. I don't want it. And even though you had like flashlights and stuff like that, I didn't want it. I don't like it. But Prison Break was basically perfectly lit all the time. And I would always have this sensation of just pure discomfort. But of course, it was just a creepy vibe inside of there anyway. But people would always talk about what Clarence would do. Sometimes they have this, in the heist, they have this area where like the bars for a cell would drop. So like the magnetic lock would disengage. Granted, electrical issue. But nothing will make you shit your pants more than that, because whenever that drops, it's loud. So say you're resetting the room and then those things drop, you will load the back of your pants quick. I never got to experience Clarence per se, but I always had an uneasy feeling in some of these rooms.
Now, did you have this uneasy feeling after they told you or before they told you?
I mean, it was mainly after, but it was mainly just creepy vibes of the room. But it amplified once they told me there's a possibility of someone watching me without me knowing. I want to give this spirit box a try real quick as well.
Now, are there reports of this location? Like, which then again, with as many people have lived on this planet,
there could be like 15 ghosts in this room
there
right
possibly
now.
could. Now, as you start this, I'm going to go pee.
Okay.
I'm very sorry that I have to leave you at this moment because I want nothing more than to be right here.
Well, I'll let you know if something happens. I highly doubt that this is real. Because, like I said, like it says that it scans radio frequencies, but I highly doubt that it does.
I'm going to tell you what happened with me after you run this. I'm going to tell you what happened whenever I decided to run my whatever fucking app I have. I don't even know if it's credible. Probably. I'm going to tell you some stories after you run this with the shit that I've got. Back.
Watch me actually get some shit that's not going to let me sleep tonight.
You know, if you get something, there you go.
Hello? Is there anyone here? What is your name? What is your name? Is there anyone here? Wow, I just got a sponsor. I'm so happy that using this gives me a sponsor to use instead of being able to just use this completely free and worry free. Okay, that's enough of that. Stop it. Jesus Christ. That's fucking stupid. That's aggravating. I'm not going to give these people money. It's not happening. Is somebody here? Simply tell me yes. Is there somebody here? Simply tell me yes. What is your name? Let's switch to AF. Let's switch to FM. Is there somebody here with us? Simply tell me yes or no. What is your name? Can you say that again? What is your name? What is your name? My name is Derek. Can you say that back to me? I heard Jensen. Currently going through an ad again. I'm gonna go pee in the meantime. I'll be right back. Now I also have to pee.
Let me see your phone.
Let's see if it's gonna run through this ad by the time I get back.
I'm sure this is great for all the people listening via audio, but well, here we are. Everyone, we're feeling good. I'm trying to get a little further. This got me to the peak. I gotta say, like to what whenever I'm sober, what I want, that's what it got me to.
But
whoa. But 100%, now that I'm a little drunk, I don't want to get a little further. That's a problem. Yep, it's a problem. Because I have access to some alcoholic beverages. I shouldn't be trying to get to them. I probably won't. Especially now because Big Daddy here won't let me get to him. But, oh, I was just saying how, like, this has probably got me to, like, the peak drunk that I would want to get as sober. Now that I'm a little drunk, I'm like, I kind of want to go further. But I'm probably going to chill it. At least for a little while. Maybe, like, in a little while I might have another, but I don't know. Not like another cider, but like another drink after, like, you know.
Yeah, we're going to do this for another little bit just to make sure and just see what happens here.
I thought I heard Derek, but you heard Jensen.
I heard Jensen. My name is Derek. Can you say that back to us? Derek, can you say that back to us? didn't hear Derek. I heard it. Can you try to say it a little more clear? Derek. Take your time. Can you say Alex? It's a little bit more of a complex name. Can you say Alex? Come on, you can do it. Say Alex. Oh, there's a sponsor. All right.
Fuck that.
That's my whole thing about it. See, you think that you hear certain words, and it's just the conglomerate of cycling through radio stations.
And I was thinking that, like, I was thinking about that. Like, you said you heard Jensen. I thought I heard Derek.
I'm going to see
I think
what
you
the
hear what
reviews
you
are
wanna
on
hear.
this thing. Let's check out the reviews. Something's not quite right besides ads interrupting every couple of minutes. Response have a different echo to them than the radio station sounds. Although the speed of the spoken words and the response doesn't change, the sweep rate changes. Suspicious. Uninstalled. There's an ad literally every 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Initially, I recognized this was a dope app. Displayed the tools I'm looking for and user-friendly, but I gave three stars because every minute and a half I was disturbed by a random ad that lasts in itself a minute and a half. Other than that, it works great. Yeah, I'm 95% sure this thing was a hoax. So that's the thing about some of these is people always talk about these things being totally real and totally credible and stuff like that. It just doesn't. No, like people are paying $10 for these kinds of things. No.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Now, if we use like a real spirit box, then maybe, but I highly doubt that. And we're also in the middle of a valley, so to be fair.
Yeah, not many people settled. You know what I mean?
Look at that.
Trying to check this like app that I got, and I'm sure you looked at it and you were like, it's not reliable.
Let me see.
I'm embarrassed.
Let me see.
Dad, no.
Let me see.
Dad.
Give it
Okay,
here.
fine. Fuck.
Wow.
Now here's what I want you to catch. Okay? I've used this in several locations.
Okay.
And I have friends who have used this app.
Okay.
And it has turned up something different and wild every time.
Okay.
They've used different things. Okay. I have a friend, Logan, who says that he has been followed, like something has attached to him, right? And it calls him Jeans. But everywhere he's gone, it said Jeans. Mine has never once said Jeans. I used this somewhere. I can't remember which one of them fucking things that I picked. But when I went to my old warehouse, I was asking for a name. Gave me Ruth. Asked how it died. It said cancer. I'm not kidding.
Is that significant to you?
Not significant to me. Maybe significant to the warehouse.
Maybe. Well, is it sensor sweep?
That wasn't what I was using. That like is supposedly, quote unquote, supposed to detect stuff near. Now, here's the thing. I was using that once while with our good buddy Isaac, right? In this little old abandoned hut that was near his campground.
Yeah.
Now, we went over there, and there was this big old, like, rope that was tied ahead, and there was a chicken head knot, like, a slip knot, but, like, he was like, dude, there's a noose hung here. I was like, that's not a noose, that's a slip knot, but, or chicken head knot's what I always call it. But it was picking up, like, red is supposed to be strong, yellow is supposed to be, like, moderate, and, like, blue is supposed to be week, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, there's this prayer that I read that is supposed to help, all this kind of stuff. Because he was afraid that he was going to get something like, attached to him. And he starts praying, right? Starts off, your Lord in heaven. And it starts fucking ping, 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 like these reds all around. Right?
But I'm not getting anything right now.
You're not getting anything right now. Right, well, he was like, dear Lord in heaven, please protect us from these spirits that are, and he's like hardcore praying. And like, usually I'm, bowed head, closed eyes, but I was curious.
You got something.
Did you? Oh God, what did you get? What fucking color?
Oh, it's gone now. It was green.
Well, it started getting these red dots like pinging all around us. Like ping, 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 ping. Like, not like in a perfect circle, but like all around.
Yeah.
Before he said amen, I shit you not, that shit was dead fucking center red. And then he finished the prayer and we went back inside. Right now, I don't think anything's attached to me because number one, I've not had any like activity at my cabin.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good. And that app may be bullshit. You know what I'm saying? There's a very good chance of it being
I'm
bullshit.
picked up something over here. So let's see if it picks up here. Picks up something in the same spot on the radar, and I'm just gonna call it bullshit. Were you there? Yeah, now it's there. So if I move it here, then it should be in front. Nope.
What if it moves though?
Maybe. But then why is it only coming up every now and then?
I don't know, man.
And then
Green
like
is
also on
supposed to
top
be
of
the
that,
weakest of them all.
but then also what science is behind this?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying that right there could be bullshit. That's not what I use.
And then if I hold it like this and then something comes up, is it above us? Is it below us? Oh.
I don't know.
So
Do you mind if I try to find what I was looking at before?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's supposed to be not EMF. Which these couldn't pick that up because that's
These can't
electromagnetic
pick because
field.
they literally give off EMF
Right.
because it measures the electromagnetic field. So like if you turn on the stove and you stuck it to the stove, it would go off. I mean, we could try it and see. Let me see it.
You want to try that?
Yeah, let's see it.
Okay, so we're going to pull up EMF.
Yeah.
Okay.
So EMF is pulled up here. So if it were to be
It's
picking up
supposed to be
EMF,
Picking
I
up.
stick it to my microphone. Whoa.
Yeah.
Wait a
Because
minute. Wait. Hold on. Wait a minute.
What? Yeah, because your phone gives off an electromagnetic field.
Wait a second. There might actually be something behind this. I thought these things can't actually pick up EMF. Hold on. Yo, that's actually kind of crazy.
Well, here's the thing, man. Did you know that red lights are triggered by electromagnetic fields?
Red lights?
Red lights. Traffic lights.
Really?
It's because there's a line ran. He was my economic teacher, but he was the engineering
Yo,
club
that's actually crazy.
head, right? Now, the thing about them is that there is an electrical line run, right? Now, for every electrical field, right? For an electrical field, there is a magnetic field running perpendicular to it, right? So opposite,
Mm-hmm.
right? The thing that triggers red lights, since there's that that electrical field that is being produced when your car drives over it, it triggers the magnetic field because the magnetic field is running perpendicular.
Yeah.
Right, so it's running up. If you drive over, it triggers the light, triggers the sensor, which is what then starts the timer. Right? So everything magnetic gives off an electromagnetic field, and everything electric gives off an electromagnetic field. They're just perpendicular.
I'm actually really interested in this app right now because the fact that your phone can pick up, I don't know. Let me try this out one more time here. EMF is something kind of specific, right? It's like your body can give off electrical signals too, right?
But how strong?
But it's not giving off anything. But the second I put my phone to it, it's so cool, actually. It's not picking up anything. Then the second I put my phone to it, it picks up something. That's actually really cool. That's genuinely cool. Now, for the sensor sweep, I don't understand what it's doing here.
I don't either. I don't understand that shit. Whenever you were finished, may I try to find the thing that I used to use?
I kind of want to see if this is going to do something. So, you were talking about the prayer that he was talking about. Whenever you started talking about it, we had that blip over here.
Okay, so let's just say words that would trigger something like that to see if it triggers a response. Prayer.
Prayer.
Prayer. I'm going to pray.
Okay. Dear Lord.
Dear Lord in heaven, watch over us. Please protect us from the spirits that may be... Okay.
Oh, hold on. I want to see if it would continue to pick that up.
Oh, let's start it back then. Let it get going. Let it get started. Okay. Prayer. Lord, please protect us from the spirits that may be near. Allow us to remain unattached from those that dwell among the spirit realm of this earth. Okay, now it's not picking anything up.
Yeah.
See, but we're saying these things, and obviously it's picking these things up. Like, oh fuck, I forgot to take. I just denied this thing access to my microphone.
Well, that's so interesting, though. But at the same time, like, what is the science behind what it's picking up? What is it picking up?
That's what I don't understand, man. All right. So this isn't what I would use generally. Generally, I would use... All right, so let's just go to dashboard.
This is actually really cool. I'm kind of stoked about it. Because that EMF detector is actually really cool.
Like there's an audio thing, geo, there's a barometric thing, lux, I don't know what that is. Alright, let's go to audio analyzer. Microphone unavailable, the user has declined permission to access microphone. So like, I can't use my microphone with this. Well, that's not going to do anything.
I know this is super interesting to you on Spotify right now.
PEVP, maybe? No, it's not PEVP. Not FFT. Maybe EVP?
EVP is electric voice phenomenon. We could.
It was EVP. This is the one that I would use. Because it takes things like this.
What is it detecting?
I don't know. You said electric voice phenomenon.
Oh. Okay, so
that's what I would ask. I was like, what was your name? And it said Ruth.
My name is Derek. Can you say that back to me? That is DEREK.
Probably gonna get some stupid shit like football.
Football. That EVP thing is actually really cool, though. I'm pretty stoked about that.
Well, that's what I used. It gave me shit like cancer. The only reason I started using
cherries.
Said cherries?
Yeah.
No, Derek.
Are you talking about the moonshine cherries that are behind us? A simple yes will be fine.
There are moonshine cherries over there, by the way.
Yeah. Simply tell us yes if it is the moonshine cherries you are interested in. You must enunciate your words so that they can pick up on that. Or simply say moonshine. Come on, give us something.
Dude, the kicker is that you're asking a free spirit to command you. What's the incentive?
I mean, the incentive is proof that they're here and they are recognized.
But what does it gain?
Recognition. Power to be recognized.
Now that means something to us. Does that mean something to it? Does that mean something to you?
I mean, it would mean that they're being recognized, that they're valid as an existing being beyond this realm. Give us something here. Just simply tell us yes or no. Do you want to be heard? Do you want to be known of? If you say no, I will give no reaction right now, and I will just simply let it be, and I'll ask other questions to where no one but me will know if you say something to me. Yes or no? It's not giving me any words since then.
It may not. Well, how about
It just
this?
said cherries.
How about this? All right, so it had just said
Sexy.
It said sexy.
It said sexy. Do you think I'm sexy? Yes or no?
Could it be reading into your mind?
That I think you're rich. Do you think I'm rich? Because I can assure you otherwise.
Well, how about this? How about this? What is your name?
What is your name? Egg.
Okay, this is ass.
What is your name? Is it Edgar? Is your name Edgar? Or do you like eggs? Or are you telling me to wash my pan that still has egg in it?
There's a pan in there that has egg in it.
Yeah.
This thing could be rooting through your house right now, bro.
What, sexy and rich?
You've got change in a jar behind us.
But that's not rich, though.
We don't know where this thing could be coming from. That's not rich to us.
There's no more than like a few dollars in there at best. Come on, give us something we can work with. Microphone, bottle, something. Also, at the same time you denied access to your microphone, this is EVP, electric voice phenomenon, which means that it would have to pick up an electric voice to make a 5 o'clock reboot. Oh.
These are words I've not gotten before. I just want you to know.
Yeah, but it could be a random voice generator.
And do you want me to allow it access to these things?
Yeah. Just see what it does. Because if it's not allowed microphone access and it's giving us words, I'm already calling it bogus.
And there's a good chance that it is bogus. But
if I say tell me my name. My name is Derek, and I get Derek right off the bat. I'm going to be pissed.
Okay. I just gave this thing access to my microphone and camera.
Oh.
It did not have access to my camera beforehand.
Okay.
So me waving my phone around, this thing, my phone, as far as this app is concerned, had no idea that there was anything in your sink, cherries behind you, nor did it have any idea that there was literally money behind us.
Yeah, but it's not a lot of money. If they consider that rich, I think they need to check themselves real quick.
You don't know when this thing came from, dude.
Even then, it's only a few coins. It's not a lot. Like the jar isn't even a quarter full.
What if it's a smartass?
True.
What were we using?
EVP.
PEVP.
All right.
Nope, that was the wrong fucking one. EVP. Straight up. Dead ass. Hold on. What is my name? Getting a lot of blue, which means football.
Ah.
What do you mean, bro?
Let me see it.
Surrounded.
Oh.
Surrounded by what?
By football players.
I'll let you stay in a second. Let me get one more word.
What is my name?
What is his name?
I've said it before. It is Derek. Can you put that into this machine?
Can you say Derek?
Spells it correctly and everything. Oh.
I'm still waiting.
Who's it?
All right, fine, I'll hand it to you.
His. It's yours. What is your name?
Fucking football, I guess. Watch us be pissing something off.
I'm just gonna wake up with like a demon standing above me, like, oh.
So you're gonna have a dream where there's like a black figure dancing over to you.
I would literally fucking shit.
Literally dancing over to you that says, "Hi, my name is Football."
Hi, my name is Football, and I'm here to rich his. I'm here to rich his egg.
To rich his egg. Let's rich his egg.
What is your name? My name is Derek. Can you say my name to me? This is probably one of the worst 5 o'clock reboot episodes we've done.
As far as audio goes,
where we're
though,
just talking to a phone.
as far as audio goes, we're not going like video. The video episode's pretty good. So those of you on Spotify, check us out on YouTube. Subscribe.
Oh. He's had some red there.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to give us a word. Can you say my name? My name is Derek. Can you say my name?
My name is Daddy.
Can you say Daddy? Or Derek,
But then again, this place doesn't have reported activity,
to our knowledge.
to our knowledge. That's what I'm saying. We need to try this out along with, good equipment somewhere that is.
What about dolphin? I'm giving you D words. What's your favorite letter? How about that? Let's start with that. What's your favorite letter?
It's not going to give you a letter. That thing recognizes words.
Snail.
Okay, so S words.
Small. So snail is one syllable word.
Can you say small?
Small? Can you say small? Stitch. Small. C.
Stab.
I don't know about that word, but hey, shut. Okay. Now, can you repeat that word? Can you repeat the word shut? March.
Okay, fuck off.
Are you changing that on purpose, or is this thing bogus?
This thing could be a dick, dude. What if it's fucking with you?
But then why March?
Because it's a different word. Football, March.
Football March.
No, but like, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. But it's giving off words at like random times.
It is, that's what I'm saying. Like, which, then again, it's a phone app.
Yeah. It's not picking up, well, it is kind of picking up things that I'm saying, I guess, in a way. I'm not sure. I'm kind of just feeling like at this point, it's just kind of bogus. Jalala Buddy says that it's bogus. My computer just made me shit my pants.
Jalala Body.
I'm pretty sure it just picked up that audio too. That's gonna scare the shit out of me later too.
Jalala Body, I love you. But I'm telling you, dude, this thing has given me some serious shit.
Can you give us a word? Any word at all in 3, 2, 1.
We're out.
Nope. I was just hoping. Well, I tell you what, it's for your recognition. This may be something that you're not going to find palpable right now, but it could be something that could gain you recognition. As in, we would recognize you. Do you want us to be here?
But does our recognition give it anything?
Power? The power of being recognized? The possibility of being feared or respected?
I mean, that's true on, the thing is, that's true on our field, right? To be, like, it would give, it, for me to recognize you, gives you respect, right?
Yeah.
This thing that could possibly either be on the next plane or between, does our recognition give it anything serious? What if it needs to be discreet? If it needs to be discreet, then it wouldn't have done anything. And nobody would have any idea of ghosts.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's as simple as I will not act on your next word. I will simply ask other questions as we go along and act as if I did not receive response. That is my promise to you. Do you want us to speak to you? Yes or no? Or a word that would go with it. So negative, affirmative, nope, yeah. Positive. I would even go for that. Any kind of word that would give us a good response to help us understand that you do or do not want to speak to us. I will not react with your answer. Just simply give us the answer and we'll move accordingly. What is your favorite color?
What is my favorite color?
What is your favorite food?
What is Derek's favorite food?
You should know. You've seen it here plenty of times. It says pork fried rice. Oh.
That would be something. I've never gotten anything that intense. I don't even know how this app works, bro.
I mean, we're getting like mixed signals here.
The spirit that like the sweep has picked up has been green. So like it's not a strong spirit.
If it were to be there.
If that were to be the case.
What time is it right now? Doubtful.
I'm very doubtful right now, bro. I'm not going to uninstall the app because I've had results before.
I am doubtful, so I'm asking for results. If this is something that you can prove to me, I would no longer be doubtful. Or maybe you're doubtful about me giving it a reaction. About me not giving a reaction. I will not give a reaction. If I see a response to my question, paint. If I see a response to my question, I will not react. What is your favorite color? What's your favorite color of paint? How about that? My favorite color is red. Can you say red? Like I said, I will not give a reaction. I know that I've been repeating the words off of this, but if you give me a word, red, I will not react to it. Come on. Say red. Say red. I will not react. I'm going to continue to badger you. Even after you say red, I will continue to badger you and then proceed with other questions. Say red.
And here's what gets me. It said red. Ooh. Would that show that the phone heard you and the app reacted?
I doubt it, because it's not giving us anything probable so far.
That's what I'm saying. The fact that it's not doing what you're saying for it to do shows that the app isn't trying to get your stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's why it's just giving us random words. Now, say red. I will not react if you say red. Give me red. Give me red. Come on, give me red.
We have to go somewhere.
Give me red.
We have to go somewhere.
Saint. I'm done.
Okay, yeah.
We're done. Okay.
I'm not deleting that app, and I'll tell you why. Because even though we didn't get something here, I swear to you, I've got shit from that.
I want to go to the warehouse and try that again.
I can make that happen.
Let's do it. I want to go late at night towards closing of the warehouse and ask it questions. If we get the same results, I'll yield. But if not...
Here's the thing. Part of me wants to go to the warehouse. I really want to go somewhere real. I want you to get your friend Alex.
Let me message him real quick.
Okay, y'all. So we are making this happen right now. This isn't the only thing we've made happen. We have started going to the gym, which is a commitment. Y'all know that we can make shit happen here at the 5 o'clock. We are going somewhere haunted.
Spooky season is upon us.
Spooky season is upon us.
I was really hoping for...
We are finding something. I've never once felt anything here. I'm not saying that I have a sense, but I know when shit is serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've not felt that here.
What is that thing called again? Ghost Hunt?
What's that fucking... It's called like M2 or some shit like that. That app's probably garbage. I paid like $3 for it.
Ghost Science.
Is that what
It's
it's
not
called?
on this app.
You know what? I'm gonna look up most damning. Most damning paranormal evidence.
There it is. 13 ghost hunting apps that claim to find paranormal activity. GhostCom Radar Spirit Detector, that's all bullshit. GhostTube SLS uses your phone to detect humanoid bodies in your environment by projecting a grid of infrared light. If your phone is new enough, it'll... none of these phones... My phone doesn't have infrared
Okay, so I'm looking at
for that.
Arkansas Tech University. It said ghosts do exist.
Ghost hunting tools, available for iPhone. Users only, and that's garbage. iOvulus uses ghost hunting app to speech from ghost, special transcommunication based on changes in sensors on your phone. Who knows if it's real or if it relies on your phone already knows. So use scary messages either way. Ovulus. It's $1.99.
Okay, so this article that I've chosen from Arkansas Tech is an article written by somebody named Tiffany Shelton. And she wrote instructor's name as the name of their instructor for English 1013. Do you fucking expect me to read this article?
This shit tickles
On
me to
that
death.
level? No. You're just saying like, oh my god, I've experienced this. Like, even your cited, like her cited page. Let's see here. 10 famous ghost pictures and their story. Paranormalhaze.com. No, that's not fucking credible. Have scientists found proof that ghosts exist? News Monster.
Nice.
No. .com or .co/UK or .co.uk / paranormal / have scientists found no. And then the last, the Atlantic Paranormal Society.com / no. These are all articles that have supported your claim. You need to find articles that are legitimate. If you say, I want to write a paper based on this claim, right? And research does not support your claim, then your claim is false.
Bogus.
Do you hear me? Like,
I look for things that are like damning evidence.
and three
So-
fucking sites? 3 sites cited? This is a 5-page. 1, 2, 3, 4. Her 5th page is her works. No. Your citations are not good enough, okay? Which I'm a firm believer. Hear me out. I believe in the paranormal. You know this.
I want to.
I know you want to, but you know that I believe.
Yeah.
I believe because of the things that I've seen. Right? You can't take the things that I've seen because you've not seen them.
Right. And it's the same thing for like most other things. So like TV shows, stuff like that, people play stuff up to bring attention to it. I I want it. Now, if anyone is watching this and you guys happen to know of anything that we can check out within our area, I would love to go out and get permission from those people and then go on a ghost hunting expedition. But for now, we're two sides of the table. But Alex, I believe it's about time.
It 100% is time. Because
I
we're
first
2 hours into the episode.
must pee again.
Well, before you pee, we must rate this drink.
Alex,
Yes.
what would you rate Tennessee Studs Pineapple Dry Hard Cider?
100% 5 out of 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
I give this a 5 out of 5 o'clock because it is absolutely smooth. It feels perfect as a cider. The strength is wonderful. What was it? Fucking 5.9%? 6.9%. I apologize. That is a wonderful strength for a cider. If you were to be like cracking 12-ounce bottles of these, that's a strong cider. Stronger than Angry Orchard, I'll tell you. But the strength is wonderful. The taste was phenomenal. Like, I really got the pineapple, but I also, like, it never got away from apple. You know, like, it was, this is, may not even have apple in it. Long and short, this tasted as a cider should. It felt as a cider should, like peak in all of these categories. And as far as strength goes, this got me where, as sober, I would want to go. You're gonna hate that fucking whistle that just came from this. I'm very sorry for everybody. But this drink was phenomenal. This will get you where you want to go. Don't drink the whole bottle because you will get drunk. But this is amazing. The taste is phenomenal. Like, I wish I had another one of these bottles. Genuinely. I'm probably going to go and buy one of these for
They're
that
good.
point.
Oh, yeah.
Like, y'all, 5 out of 5 o'clock. No cap, 110%. This was perfect.
You're going to be shocked.
I'm going to be shocked because you're not giving it a 5. What's your problem?
I'm giving it a 450. Because it's good. Don't get me wrong. But the longer it sat and aerated, the less it tasted good, the more I drank. Towards the bottom of the bottle.
I can see that. You also spaced it out longer than I did.
Yeah. So towards the bottom of the bottle, it just kind of had like a weird bitter taste. That may have just been the batch. I don't know. But after a while, that's why I kind of slowed down, because it didn't taste as good. Now, you are 100% correct. It gets you to where you want to be. I'm buzzing right now. I'm in a good spot. But the longer you leave it open, the less it tastes good. Now, that could be our fault for leaving it open, letting the air get to it. But if you can't leave it open and drink it, what good is it, right?
Exactly. What if it were like in a regular bottle or can?
Yeah. So don't get me wrong, it is phenomenal. A fantastic cider. Tastes exactly like pineapple. The way that goes down whenever you first start drinking it, fantastic. Absolutely delicious. But here's the issue that I have is the longer you leave it aerated, the less it tastes good. While that may not be a problem for some, that is a problem for me. I want to enjoy it the whole time and not have a different flavor while I'm drinking it. 450 is the best I'll give. I give it a 455, but like it got me to where I wanted to go without being too far off. But the longer you leave it aerated, the less it tastes like pineapple, more it just tastes like, what the hell is this? With a hint of pineapple. But don't get me wrong, shit's good.
Absolutely bussin'.
Respectfully. But now, Alex, even though you finished an entire Natty Daddy as well, what are you wearing?
Now, my friend, I'm gonna take the Natty Daddy.
The Natty
The Natty Daddy out of consideration. I am wearing. You know what? No, absolutely nothing. I am stark naked. As in the past, I will have to disagree with recent drinks. I am not naked in an uncomfortable environment. I am stark naked in a spring field of flowers. Now, I know what you're thinking. Spring field? Oh my God, there's bugs, mosquito bites, all these other things that's happening. No. I am standing stark naked with my absolute scrotum brushing against the daisies. No, not daisies. Daisies grow short.
You're just hanging, like squatting and waddling across the daisies.
No, that would be uncomfortable. No. I am running. Nay. I am not running.
Frolicking.
I am absolutely frolicking through these wildflowers that are growing in the meadow as I frolic, stark naked, as God had intended, through these wildflowers with my scrotum gracefully grazing the petals of wildflowers. I smell the sweetness of the petals and the flowers that are growing around. In the distance, I can see blackberries that are beginning to bloom. They will soon be ripe, for it is not yet summer, because where we're at, summer gets too hot, and I'm not in for that. I'm in the spring. What is that I smell? I smell honeysuckle. I frolic over to the succulent blooms. I pick a bloom, gazing at its beauty. I pick the little bottom of the bloom to get that sweetness, the sweet honeysuckle drop that graces my tongue with the absolute joy of the perfect time of season. My friend, this has given me, I don't want to say Zuda Butt Naked, because Zuda Butt Naked is either like Zuda Butt Naked is generally on the money. I am zooted but fucking perfect.
Okay.
Right now, I am zooted but perfect. Right now, not counting the Natty Daddy. Now, Derek, I have to ask you, with all that's happened, what are you wearing?
As of right now, I would say that I'm standing in the Caribbean. But this is no ordinary Caribbean beach I'm standing upon. I look around and I see palm trees. I look down, I see pineapples ripe and bloom. I feel a breeze, but there's a protection between my knees. I am but wearing boxer shorts. Maybe some nice swim trunks, but nothing underneath. Enough to where the breeze will blow up the shorts, give a nice little right across the scrotal region.
Yeah.
A nice amount to where it's not too hot, but that breeze really does a number to cool you off. And I'm gonna see this tree, this log that has fallen over. It's obstructing my view. And in the spirit of the reason why we're celebrating, I'm gonna deadlift this log. It's obstructing my view. I'm gonna pick that bitch up and I'm gonna yeet that bitch back into the wood line. I scream a mighty roar as I lift it above my head and I throw it back to the tree line. And it's paradise on this beach. We see seashells, golden sands, water as clear as crystal. As the tide comes in, it slowly licks my toes and my feet and draws back. I can't say that I'm zooted but perfect. But damn, am I feeling good.
Hell yeah, brother. I think I'm zooted but perfect because of the natty daddy.
It is. This, like, to down the whole bottle, I didn't expect a whole lot out of it. But I can certainly tell that we are in a perfect zone.
Absolutely wonderful.
I'm very happy.
If you are near the Sevier County and you're here on vacation or anything and you're looking for a drink that is alcoholic, of course. Like, if that's what you're looking for, I mean, if you're not, then listen to this podcast for the stories, and I apologize for tonight. But if you're looking for an alcoholic beverage, purchase Tennessee Stud Pineapple Dry Hard Cider, because this will get you where you want to go on vacation. You'll be able to get up tomorrow and function. Okay. You're going to feel how you want to feel. You're going to feel the energy. You're going to feel the taste. You're going to feel everything. You're going to feel the smoothness of the drink. You're going to get where you want to go. Okay. This drink is perfect. You know, I'm going to do you one better. This is bottled by handcrafted ciders, but Yeehaw Brewing. Oh my God, this is Yeehaw?
Yeah. They started doing ciders.
Are you? You're not joshing me.
Nope. They started doing this, and now Tennessee Stud is a separate branch. It's a sister company of Yeehaw. They will be branching out to Gatlinburg soon as well. But guys, this right here is something that you need to pick up and take home with you or enjoy on the go. They have so many different flavors. We may even experiment with some of those flavors in the future. It's just something that I thought that we would enjoy and celebrate for our accomplishments that we've succeeded in taking in so far. The amount of progression that we've taken, the happiness that we felt. I have felt better than I have felt in years due to the fact that we've stuck to this. So this small victory deserved a small celebration. Now, as we progress, celebrations may get bigger. Who knows? But I will tell you guys right now, if you guys want something that's not harsh but gentle, something that's going to lay you to bed at night and kiss you on your cute little forehead, then yes, this is something that you need in your life. But ladies and gentlemen, guys, gals, non-binary pals, remember, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what we need to drink next. Give us some drink ideas in the Discords. You can join the Discord via the link in the description. Make sure you guys always tune in, and we'll always be trying to keep up with you guys as well. But with that being said, we're going to catch you guys in the next episode. Bye.